Is he muted for me or something? No, I can't hear him. No, no, number one. No. Hello, hello. Alright, I have the stream open. So make sure you guys are checking the chat. I'm gonna try and have that up on the screen for us during this, so we can kind of interact with that while we have our webcams up and like the videos playing or whatever. So if you can have like have a yeah, the videos are muted, the clips. Yeah, yeah. And I have some like background music on top, so.
in everybody to a new episode of New Dawn Podcast. Thank you everybody for joining us. We have a ton of guests with us today. We have the normal New Dawn live crew. We have Kylo, Ura, we have Jugs. Timbo's missing in action today, but we have Mr. Joey Valves with us, and number one draft pick Jared picking up the slack for everybody. How's everybody doing?
Doing well, sir. Doing great, baby.
Good.
Doing great. Oh no!
Hey, Falco.
That was quick.
My bad. Jugs, let everybody know who we are.
We are the Madden Sim Revolution. We are the league that you're looking for. No question. We're the one and only. We're the top of the food chain. We're the league that it's a community, like a real community. We all get together. We do things on Zoom. We do things in so many different areas. Our total content is blowing people out the water, man. Get over here as fast as you can. We're on Daddy Leagues. We're on Twitter. What's our website again? It's Madden Sim Revolution.
Daddy Leagues.
I can't remember.
DaddyLeagues.com/MSR.
DaddyLeagues.com/MSR. Put in the application, man. We'd love to see you here. If you're here if you can ball, bring it. If you just want to get in here, have some fun, bring it. You know, our feeder league Genesis. We will bring you in. We'll work you out, get all the kinks out of your game, and get you right into the show. Let's do it. Can't hear Falco again.
Falco,
stop touching stuff.
Yeah, yo, sorry. I don't know what's going on. But we have a ton of topics to get to today. Let's start off with Albert, the Wi-Fi password. He's the best tight end MSR has ever seen.
I'm going to go. I think it's kind of hard. Yeah, I'm raising my hand. I want to make sure we're not talking over each other. So here's my opinion about Albert Wi-Fi. I think when you are forcing somebody the ball that much and that often, it's not hard to rack up stats. Does the guy have skills? Yes. But, I mean, I can't say he's the best tight end when – let's look at last game against Falco. I mean – Falco's raping him in coverage, double and triple team, and he's just throwing it to him anyway. But statistically speaking, yeah, maybe, but I don't think he's the best tight end that the MSR has seen. I mean, he gets 95% of the offense. If it wasn't the last season, Lil Bear would have him suspended all of next year.
Ooh, okay.
Body blow. I like that off the rip.
Ura, how about you, man? What do you think?
I think he could be the best, given actually developed stats and stuff. Because I mean, he's had to have that. If he could continue to develop his other stats and stuff, I think he could be the best tight end. But tight ends, they kind of just show up for a year or so and then just don't, because it's really more of a, like Joey said, he's just getting most of the offense right now. Will come down as Little Bear stops using them throughout the season and stuff. I don't really think that you can. He might be the best. I don't think he's the best ever type thing.
And I'd also say without Rayshon Reed, he has really no other threats. The passing game, but with Rayshon Reed being out, he has no choice but to feed Albert the ball. Right? I mean, he's got. I think he's got Michael Thomas, who signed in free agency.
Yeah,
who's just a shell of. He's like a shell of himself. He traded for Diggs and hasn't even
got 3 touchdowns with Diggs though.
Yeah, but Lil Bear, it's like Lil Bear's like the cemetery. It's where guys go to die. He traded for Ronald. He traded for Chubb, ruined his career. Traded for Ronald Jones at some point, ruined his career.
Yeah.
Or Andrew Luck.
Oh, don't talk about Luck.
Yeah, poor Carson Wentz. That's what I'm saying, right? It's like the pet cemetery over there. They go there, they get buried, and then
yeah, Jugs got Carson Wentz.
We just got him now, man.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
No,
Doug's
we're
gonna
terrible
resurrect
too.
him, baby.
No, he's getting sacked every drop back. It's terrible.
Left
Hey,
guard.
Doug, what about you, man? Alberto, the best for you?
It's tough. This cycle, he's got an impact. I mean, he's not even an impact. Statistically, he's looking like a monster. But if we're talking like ever, we have had years where guys like Gronk were in the league. But what I will say is that maybe because he do got abilities and none of those dudes did. I mean, his ability was like route apprentice and post specialist or something like that. I mean, with that and he's a rare 90 speed tight end, which was reserved only for like the Evan Ingrams and I think the Noah Fant. You know what I'm saying? So like he's a problem. Well,
He's 5 run block.
He can't block nothing. He's not blocking anything. But I don't think that does Little Bear have run plays in his play.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You
don't need a run block ability when you don't run the ball.
That's my point.
Plays, and they were all quarterback deals.
So 90 speed, 91 acceleration, and 93 catch. That's GOAT status with the post and the route apprentice, bro. It really might be this dude. But if we're gonna, it's definitely a wide receiver. And the problem with him though is once everybody sees Little Bear do what he do with him, everyone's gonna key in on him. He's gonna start on the offense, and that's it. I mean, his run is over. I mean, he's never gonna trade him because it's only 1 year left. So he can't, So it's gonna be over. A 1 year impact, he's probably gonna go down as
okay.
And I'd argue we had similar seasons from Gerald Everett early in the cycle. I think it was when T. Wayne first took over, and he balled with Gerald Everett, right?
Yeah.
We've had similar seasons from Hoff with Max Jamison, tight end. Carlos Potter in Green Bay had similar seasons. I mean, I only did it once with Corey Hilton, but I mean, it's kind of hard to say best ever when he's really only going to play 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
He has to be something special.
I agree with that.
He has to be something special if we're talking about best ever, and we're in like week 4.
Not winning.
That's
either.
true.
Winning.
Yeah. That's a big key. That's a big key.
What about
Max
Max Foster, 49 overall tight end, Washington?
Ooh, monster!
God, I hate seeing that guy in your team.
I'm just saying. Yeah. What I mean, who would you take over him? Number 1.
As far as best tight end, I don't think he's the best tight end, but he's definitely looking good. So I would like him on my team, but I don't think I think there's better, like the Kittles, the Gronks, those types are better.
Mm-hmm.
Hoorah. How about yourself?
I mean, I'd like him on my team, but I don't. Could actually run block because I prefer a balanced tight end more than a pure pass because I always feel like it's a liability to run to that side if I have a blocker at tight end. So I wouldn't really want him on my team. I think that's why I picked up Cole Kmet because I actually was thinking about getting out in the draft, but his 55 run block was just kind of off-putting for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
you essentially had him though, right? Because how many seasons did you play? How many seasons did you play in?
Oh, yeah, a few.
You had Noah Fant. He was a 90, 91 speed.
Yeah, that's true.
Big cat monster. So you essentially had him already. Yeah.
Albert's like 6', right?
6'5".
Or something like that. 6'5", and what's
6'5".
Noah Fant?
Noah Fant's like
Small,
6'3", 6'3".
He's like 6'3", 6'2" ish around there. He's not really super big.
6'4".
So they're close in height.
Yeah, I mean, like if you look at so Albert right now is 90 speed. No offense at 89 speed. Albert's at 91 acceleration. Noah's a 91. Albert's at 83 agility. Noah's at 88 agility. They're right.
Jumping.
Yeah.
Oh, jumping is important. Let's go ahead and double check that. Quick system update here. We got 85 for Albert, which is great for 6'5". 93 for Noah Fant. That's why he gets.
Wow.
He killed.
What's the spec?
Fant's a monster. If I could have gotten him, I wouldn't have.
What's the spec catch?
Spec catch. Okay. Spec catch. Alphabet Soup. He wins with 86 versus 80.
What about
a
the
lot of good tight ends in the league, actually.
aggressive?
You said what?
They have the
A lot
aggressive
of good
catch
tight
rate?
end.
Oh
Alphabet
man.
Soup.
Let's see what Alphabet Soup got for us. Okay. I can't.
That's so much. That is so much.
That's his new
better than
nickname.
Wi-Fi.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's it. Alphabet Soup. That's it. We found it.
He said we got his new name. Alphabet Soup does have the aggressive. Oh my gosh, he has every trait you need: aggressive catch, possession catch, run after catch, fight for yards, cover the ball for
Who
all hits.
edited this player for Lil Bear?
Somebody went in here and then did some NBA Live from back in the day.
Yeah, for real, man.
Dude is a monster. Is he not the GOAT now after we done seen all this though? Like for real, like he really might be. Like
I want
we
him.
just compared him. There's two guys in the league right now that compare to him though. Like it's Noah Fant and all right, I was gonna say my man from the Giants, but he's just not that good.
George Kittle still looks good, man.
Yeah, George Kittle.
Kyler.
Wait, we're forgetting OJ Howard too, though.
Oh, the Juice Man. Okay.
He
Yeah.
exists.
Run block.
What about
Hey, but
Zach
hold on.
Ertz?
Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. Noah Fant has all those same things: aggressive catch, possession catch, run after catch, covers the ball, keeps feet in bounds, high motor, team player. He has all those things.
I mean,
So-
OJ Howard is 6'6".
Okay, it's the Juice Man.
He's got he doesn't have the speed anymore. He's down to 86 speed. I want to
So
say
is
at the
Evan
start of the cycle he was at like 88 though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but Evan Ingram was the fastest at 90.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Evan Ingram never,
I-
that's the
I'm
only
a Giants
person
fan.
Tom never got abilities for.
and I don't understand that. I wanted that man, but I knew I wasn't getting him. Yeah, Evan Ingram's very comparable to those guys too. He's lost some speed since then. He's at 87 speed now, 91 acceleration now, 86 agility, exactly 86 agility at 6'3", 240 instead of being 6'5" and 6'4". But Evan's a monster. He's just not as good as Noah Fant.
Tyler, what about you, man? Is he up there for you?
Just so you guys, Kittle has 87 speed. He's not slow.
He's not.
Yeah,
slow.
Kittle's the
sorry, guys.
best ever.
Rashawn Reed is out for the year.
He's out for the year.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
he tore a rotator cuff.
He hasn't been put on injured reserve, but he has a 17-week
He's
length
gone.
left on his injury. He's done. Sorry, Reed. You were great.
That's rough.
Rest in pieces.
Rough. Real quick, guys, before we move on to the next topic, just want to give a big shout out to League Crawler, one of MSR's sponsors. Out there and you're not in MSR and you're out there looking for a FEM league, NBA 2K league, definitely go to leaguecrawler.com. They'll you up with the best league possible. If you're not looking for MSR, looking for something a little less hardcore, definitely check them out, leaguecrawler.com. You can check them out at Twitter also. But fellas, new topic here. We're about to roll into Madden 21, and we have some new users come into the MSR. You guys feel like is the impact of these new MSR users like Muck, TJ, Samoan, Matt Dobek, who just joined, and #1 draft pick. You were before them a little bit, so you're still a little new. What do you guys feel like the impact can have on the MSR? Jared, let's start with you. Or #1 draft pick. My bad.
2 Jareds, right?
Exactly.
I think you guys lead by example, and then the new guys have to kind of pick up that pace and show by example as well. So, I try to pick up from you guys and these new guys. I mean, Simone was here before, I guess, right? But TJ has been always involved in showdowns, and he's always first to play his game, schedule it. He's in the chat. Muck has been around lately. Matt just got called up. So I think all that energy just builds momentum, right? Like, I think we've been killing it during the quarantine, and I think I've only been in the league for 2 months, but I feel like I've been in it forever, and that just feels like the camaraderie of everyone. So that's what it is.
True.
Yeah, I like that. Who's the newest up before #1 draft pick? Is it me? Am I the newest?
I think so.
Okay.
Wait, like newest or like newest to come back?
Newest to come back. So it would go Falco, then you.
Yeah.
Oh, you did come back after Falco.
I came back after Falco.
Yeah, because I remember Cotton giving me all the comments, all the thumbs down because I wasn't Ura.
I mean, you can't be as great as me, so it's okay, Falco.
Yeah. Hey, Kylo, how about you, man? What do you feel like is going to be active? How do you feel like they impact MSR?
That's one more time you could have for me.
The new members of MSR. How do you feel like they're going to impact our league?
I mean, all the new users we got recently, Muck, TJ, #1, you obviously, they've all been extremely active, Fix extremely active as well, and they're all like producing content and stuff. They got, I haven't seen any of them yet, really get over that hump to being competitive in Madden yet, but I think I've seen a lot of promise from all of them. So I think we're going to get that once they get a little more settled to how the league works and whatnot. It takes some time, but they all have really positive impact so far, that's for sure.
Yeah. Joe, your old ass has been in here forever. So yeah, you feel like
He's not lying.
He's been in here for the start. Yeah.
So how do you feel like these guys are going to impact the MSR?
So, from a strictly competitive point of view, the only person, in my opinion, that's shown that they can compete is Samoan. And when he was here previously, he was one of the better users. He has a great ability of developing players, drafting players. TJ has shown some flashes. In Genesis, he showed a little bit in MSR, but it's going to be, to be honest, it's going to be really hard to really know what we're going to get out of TJ, Mukhtar, and Dobak competitive. These aren't their teams, right? Like,
right.
Even with Samoan, it's not his team, but we just know from Samoan's track record that he comes from that pedigree. Well, I think it's going to be interesting to see, what type of work these guys put in, because obviously what they do the next couple months will determine what team they get next cycle. At least they'll have a chance to build their own team, their own scheme. But yeah, I mean, they've all done what they've needed to get here, which means they're a positive addition to the league.
That's a fact.
Yeah, for sure.
Jack, what about you, man? As a Genesis admin, like they're going to impact the league here.
Man, I know for sure that Samoan's coming for blood, and just anytime he's in the league, you got to watch that guy. He's good. Like, he's really good. Doesn't matter what team he gets. He just he trades away all the offense, gets a bunch of defense, and then makes do. I've always admired his game. Then I think was it TJ? TJ down at TJ down the TJ down with the Raiders. I think he's all right. I think TJ down with the Raiders is going to be pretty good.
He's got a rough squad though. I think it really is going to take another season or two if we had that to get that team to be competitive in the AFC West.
The AFC West is crazy, but one of his first games is when he took out the Denver Broncos and like he almost beat the Chiefs. Like he wasn't in,
he's been competitive.
The only team, I think, the only team that really was like scraping him for sure was Joey, and at that point, season was pretty much over. Now it's like he's got a fresh season. He's not really probably doing the greatest, but I don't see anybody doing the greatest in that division. I mean, Joey, what you did last year and what, J-Rod's been able to do through the cycle, it has to be, looked at as really great. And that goes out to anybody in the AFC West right now and anybody who has been in the NFC East all cycle. If you've been good in those two divisions, then you're legit. That's just how it is. It's just straight up. But it's to me, guys got to look at it. These dudes who are coming up now, who've made it, they stayed on it. Like they never stopped. They never said, "Oh, I didn't get picked this time, man. Forget it. I'm done." Like I've seen guys lose faith in just the system. Like if they're not getting picked because of whatever. But it's like, hey, if right before we start doing the call up list, you get some violations, you're not showing up to the stuff, you're not putting out any kind of content at all, like you're not in the chat, you're gonna fall. Like we're not gonna be able to say, oh yeah, John Doe, he's super ready for the MSR if you haven't been around. Sometimes it is who's been doing it right then and there. You might do a month worth of work, but if you slack off for 2 weeks and that's when someone's coming up, then that's what's gonna be. It's gonna be like that. But some people know how to get in here, man. You just gotta keep grinding. It's a long grind. I grinded forever to get up, so we just gotta keep doing it. Falco, you're muted.
Falco, you're muted again.
Someone send that guy an Amazon gift card so he can get some better equipment.
It's this Discord, man. I'm telling you. But Jared, number one. Jared, number two. As the new user, I mean, like you're looking at Madden 21. But what teams are you really targeting? And how are you going to make an impact on it? Or come Madden 21?
Honestly, I know I have a late pick, so I mean, I'm going to try to better and get a better pick. But realistically, I'll probably get one of the bottom teams. And I'm so confident in my ability. I know I joined late and want to be a cop out and say that I joined and took over a team that wasn't mine, but I mean that's the reality. I've had a couple seasons here, so that's on me. Against really good division doesn't help.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking forward to take a new team, like you said, for the new guys to and just establish myself. And this is kind of like a trial period. I'm taking it, and like I want to just keep going. And Kylo knows me from another league, and I can be better than what I've been, but I'm ready to that challenge, and it's really fun to be in this league and not be the best, and I take that with stride.
What teams are you looking at right now?
I mean, I don't really know based on what people's favoritism is and how you guys really do it. Like based on Madden rosters, like I'm thinking like the Jags will be kind of bad, right? But
Jags, I think are going to go earlier than people think.
They're
Their
gonna go
defense is
early.
young.
I'm hoping Saints.
like that's a Saints logo right there. Like I'm hoping Saints, but I don't think so based on the talent.
So
I mean, right? The last user rank still had King OG, still had Bones, and you were 28. So you figure you probably move up a couple spots. You're probably picking from one of the bottom 8 teams, which. From my opinion, I think some of those teams are probably going to be like the Jets.
The Jags could be there at 25, though. If he's about 25, I could see that.
I heard people talking that they like the Jags outside of obviously Minshew.
Like them, but not love them. They're not a team you're going to take in the top 20.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
the
there's way more weapons out there than the Jags. But I don't know. I'll be happy with any team. Honestly, I think I'm good enough to build a team up and win. So.
I think early in the cycle, it's not as important to get a good team because if you're here from the beginning, you can draft, you can trade, you can sign free agent. Yeah, you make it your own team. So
you may not have trapes, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
No trapes allowed anymore.
Yeah, we got a trade committee.
Trape? What?
Yeah.
Never heard of a trape.
Sidebar. That
Well, you
trade
got to
with Jug
trade
was
to
fair,
actually
right?
be a
That
part
was
of
fair
that.
for both teams.
Who? You guys?
Jug.
Yeah, I had no issue with the trade. I thought it was a good trade, but you guys had very minimal cap room there. We had to make sure the
Well,
money
it
Was
was
that
close.
the issue? Because I was confused why that trade was having issues. It was
Yeah,
cap
because
stuff.
Jug
really close.
only ended up having like $500K left in his cap after
True
the
though,
trade.
I was close too.
Yeah. That's why it took a while to get it through.
Fair.
You got to pay
Did
to
their
lose,
job.
baby.
The trade to me did their job.
Thank you.
There we go. There we go. Ura, how about you, man? How do you feel like this specifically Madden 21?
Because a lot of because like TJ is really good. I know number one is good. I don't really know about Matt Dobeck. I think there'll be a few people that could be like shock people at how good they are in Madden 21 because like they haven't really done too much in Madden 20. I mean, I know Samoan's going to be good after coming back and stuff, and he's going to still be himself in Madden 21. But like, I really want to see Mukhtar build a team that fits his style because I've seen him with the Browns and I've seen him with the Ravens, and he seems like he's never really clicked fully with those teams.
He's like a really solid user.
Yeah, he's solid. Like, I don't really know how many of the new users are really going to compete with like J-Rod and Kylo and Taco and the Elite because you haven't really seen them be comfortable in their teams to really compete 100% with them and like win majority of the games or win about half of the games. They might squeak out a game here or there. So I think for Madden 21, you'll see a lot of people kind of be shocked at first if like a new person makes noise, but I really want to see them build their teams and then kind of see what their actual play style is instead of just having to play with what they got.
I can see that. I can see that for sure. Guys, let's move on to the next topic here. Kylo, I want to start with you. Chargers and Bucks, the two pretty much been successful here the last couple seasons, specifically Joey. But losing records this season in MSR, do you think they can make a run? Team is more likely to make a run.
I don't know. It's tough because you could see we've seen both of these guys do it, right? We've seen Rhino be up there. It's been a few seasons for him. We've seen Joey obviously last season, but both really rocky starts. They've had some tough schedule, both in a very tough division. So it's going to be tough. They're going to have to win most of their remaining games with the tough starts that they have. But I don't see it out of the realm of possibility that they're both going to be in the playoffs. I think Rhino has a little bit easier of a road, so if I had to pick somebody, I'd pick Rhino. But I think they both have just as much of a chance.
Okay. All right. Joey Vowles, I want to hear from you specifically.
I mean,
we should let Joey go last.
Yeah, let it go last.
Yeah, he got to bring that. He got to bring the hammer, man. He got to bring that hammer.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Number one, since you got to go early, let's go with you.
What was the question?
Yeah. What team is more likely to make a run, Chargers or Bucks?
I just had a game with the Bucks, and it was really close. I know Rhino's. He talks a big talk. Joey was obviously in the ship last year. I'll go with Joey. I've been hating on Joey. I'm going with Joey. I'm a Joey fan.
Okay. How about you, man?
I'm gonna go with Joey just purely because the NFC. If you really don't have a good record, you won't make the playoffs. That's literally it.
Point. What about you, man?
Man, if it weren't for let's just say a couple of legalities for the Chargers and the Buccaneers, they've had a couple of key players suspended for DUIs and some PD usage. So, if it weren't for that, I don't see either one of these teams being in the position they're in. In this season, especially in this league, one loss can change you, man. Two losses can hurt you so badly. And if anyone's gonna crawl from under that, it's tough because I really am a fan of both guys. Like I really am. I think they're both really talented, really good users. And but I'm gonna have to say Joey, due to the fact that I know that Joey swept his division last year. He's capable of starting off 0-2 and then getting to the Super Bowl or something like that. I don't know if you guys heard of that. That dude is tough, man. I mean, he's on the pod right now. I don't want to blow his head up too much further, but I have faith in him. But that doesn't mean I don't have faith in Rhino. He's a dog. He can play, man. But the problem with him is I think that sometimes he'll let the chat get to him too much. Like people talking crazy, and I'm like, yo, just ball. Just ball. You down a couple of games, just ball. Once he realizes that, he's a problem.
Joey, let's hear it.
So I messed up. Everybody knows. I don't know what I was doing in the Super Bowl. I wasn't on my PEDs is the problem. My mind was just not focused. There's no excuse. I screwed up. I don't know how I wasn't paying attention. It happened. If not for those two forced losses, I don't think I would be. I'm about to be 2-3 because Matt Doback is out of town. So if not for those two forced losses, I think I would have at least split Chicago and Pittsburgh. I would have won one of those games. And the Detroit game was just a bad game, knocking the rust off. I hadn't played in a while. No excuse. He beat me. Well, I think I would probably be 3-2 after this week versus 2-3. But I was 2-3 last season when I started my run. So I'm sticking to the same motto that I had last year, which was one play at a time, one drive at a time, one quarter of a time, one game at a time. So I know that I have the talent on my team to beat J-Rod. I have the style of Madden that J-Rod. Right now, J-Rod traded. We just talked about it. I think he has one player 80 overall or higher on his defense. So I think I have what it takes right now. I have a running game. I have defense. Do I think I'm going to have the best record in the AFC again, make it to the Super Bowl? That's a lot to ask. Do I think I can make a run at the playoffs? Heck yeah. I think Rhino has always been one of the most talented users in the league. I think Rhino made a mistake when he said, I don't need a legit quarterback, kind of the same mistake Sonny made. He traded all. He went away from his X Factor quarterback, said, I'm going to go Jordan Love, and this is going to be Jordan Love's team. And let's be real, his passing game is not what it was before. And I don't think he traded away all his defense. I think he's a good user and skill-wise make a run, but I don't think his team has the talent right now to compete with New Orleans, Atlanta, even Carolina, and then the rest of the NFC.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, those are tough matchups, yeah.
TJ in the chat is saying you're not going to sweep the division. What do you got to say about that?
Just like he said I wasn't going to beat him last year, just like everybody said I wasn't going to beat 3 times last year, just like everybody said I wasn't going to beat J-Rod twice, just like everybody said I wasn't going to make
TJ. Here we go.
I mean,
that's that talk I like to hear.
When I say you ain't going to beat me, though, you don't win. So
we're starting. We're starting.
Let's go.
Listen. You know what? I'm not even gonna go there. It's okay. We're gonna play again. We're gonna play again in Genesis. Another meaningless game because we all know the meaningful games we play. I win. Okay.
Win? What meaningful game? The last meaningful game we played was the playoff game, and I won because you blew it.
Playoff game. You're talking about in Jay Wood's league? That's not a meaningful game. That's nothing. The last meaningful game we played was the defensive pass interference game where somebody had a meltdown.
I mean, I got cheated, but
oh boy.
was that the end of EM Hoorah in Denver?
That was the end of Broncos Hoorah, and that was the beginning of I Broncos.
but listen. I have not like I said all last season. Up until last season, I hadn't proved I was anywhere near the type of player I was in Madden 19. So I expected everybody to pick against me, just like I expect them to pick against me this year. Because until I prove it again, why wouldn't you pick against me? Everyone, it could just be one season. But I'm confident that I know the scheme I have on offense and defense, it travels. Let's go.
That's a fact.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to debate that. I mean, you won. You won games,
That's true.
Tag Team Joey.
all right. Let's move on to the next segment. I'm just gonna throw this out there, Joey. TJ again saying in the chat he's 2-1 against you.
No, he's not.
Oh man.
No.
I think I beat him. Didn't I beat him twice last year as the Raiders?
Before you start killing TJ, I do want to say again, that boy good at this game. Okay.
I didn't say he was bad.
Okay.
This is my opinion. When people talk about beating me in Genesis, like, come on. When you come up to the MSR and you beat me in the MSR, or you beat me when it matters, then we can talk. But when you're beating me in some meaningless game in Genesis, it don't matter. I play cotton ball in Genesis. Every fourth down, kick field goals. Genesis, it's called the developmental league for a reason. All right.
Yeah, there we go. And now Joey is suspended for 1 game in Genesis.
What? Joey. 1 game for that statement.
Kyle, let's move on to the next segment here. I wish we had Timbo here because, man, we were going to have some fun with this one, but we have a fun group to do this one with here. Next segment, we're going to call this Mom, Bruh. And basically, this is going to be, we're going to be highlighting those terrible plays in MSR so far this season.
They're pretty bad.
And talk shit about them.
Wait, these are like all Cardinals highlight film or no?
There's not even a Cardinal, actually. There should be some, though. That's for sure.
It should be, bro. We had some this season.
Yeah. And let's go with this. Let's go with Rams and Detroit.
The Rams and Ravens one?
Let's go with Rams and Ravens, yeah.
Okay, here you go.
Which one we go? Rams and Ravens?
Yep.
Ura, you take over this one.
All right. This ain't Genesis, Muck. This really ain't Genesis. Why you going to seriously fall down on the 1 yard line, down a touchdown?
Wait a minute. Did that really just happen?
Yes, it really happened. This is a real
Wait a
clip.
minute. Wait a minute. Did I really just see that?
It's a real clip, yes.
Look, Muck, this ain't Genesis.
We don't belong on this list if that's what's on this list.
The thing, I didn't get clipped the other 3 plays on that drive. He got some goal line stop there. He had an easy walk-in touchdown, down 8. Didn't take it on first down. Decided he was going to get cute, run clock, and he got stuffed. Never got the touchdown. So all I'm saying is, Muck, this ain't Genesis. Take your points.
Hold on. This is real? This is legit?
This happened.
Yeah, it's real.
Have you guys been playing?
Hey, y'all lay off my man Muck, man. I like that guy. He's cool, man.
I had to check the score. I thought maybe he was winning, or he was only down like 2 points, and he was like, "Oh, this is a smart play. I'll make him use." No, he was losing by 8.
There's no way he meant to do this. There's no way.
Yeah.
No.
He meant to silly dive into the end zone, and he just fell
He's
down.
trying to dive, man.
He was trying to get fancy with it. It's been on ass, but
Yeah, he got
His batteries fell out or something. Like,
You have to consciously tap those buttons to make that happen. That's not your battery's fault, because then your guy would just run into the end zone.
ran sideways for 10 yards and fell down.
Yeah.
And this is why we call. This is why we call this segment. Come on, bruh.
Come on,
bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on,
Come on, bro.
All right, Carlo.
What's the next one? Falcon muted himself again.
Come on, back. Get the next one up, Carlo.
All right, let's go with the Bengals and the Colts one. And we'll start with Falco on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love this play. See, hold on, let me pull it up.
Hold up. Hey, you got time. It's pulling up now.
Watch it here. Yeah.
I'm sure you do love this play.
It was a nice pick six. I'm just gonna say that.
There was a worse throw in that game though. It was the a throw on another drag route where Jameis literally threw it straight into the ground.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
5 yards short of the wide receiver. This is bad because it turned into a pick six. That other one was Jameis was Jameis.
Yeah, he looked a little Jameis in this game. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was pure Jameis right there. I mean, I don't know. It's hard telling what happened there, but I mean that was so bad. But I'm glad it happened because it gave Mincy his career pick six. I will say this a little bit. I was going to clip my own Chris Campbell when I meant to click run after catch, dove. That shit was fun.
That was another good one.
Yeah, I was dying. I mean, I was absolutely dying. But yeah, Amos and Lil Bear. Come on, bro.
He needs to get surgery again. That's what I think. That was an awful
That new
throw.
LASIK.
Was not helping.
Oh man, that had me dying though. That had me dying.
All right, let's go
Next one up.
to our next one here.
There was a good come on bruh from that game though. That okie doke slow-mo spin move.
Yes.
The interception. That's like one of those, come on, bruh.
Yeah, I can't believe that worked. Like that
was a good come on, bruh.
I was so hyped when that. Oh man, that was so good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, let's move to our next one here. We got this. This is one that Ubra requested in Ubra's game. The Lions goal line offensive stop here with 2:36 left to go. Ubra, do you want to take this away? You've requested it in the chat. Here we go. It is a little. It's like you can look it in the chat. It's like a goal line stop. The last that he had there, he was in the goal line area at the 7-yard line. Gets stopped 4 times and throws an interception in the last play.
I see it.
I was talking more about the one with Mutt, but this one was nice too. Yeah, I mean, because the interception for him, I know that Hawkinson has was it red zone? He has a red zone ability where he actually catches more aggressive catches and stuff. So I still don't really get why he threw straight at my user when he sees me standing right in front of Hawkins.
Yeah, it's an interesting one there.
Why doesn't anybody ever do this when they play me?
What, just throw it to you guys?
What?
Honestly,
people do that against us. They score.
I've noticed more Coherent had a bad game passing, but like it's really funny watching some of the people play me because it's like they don't want to throw more than 5 yards down the field, and they run more against me. So it honestly makes me think that a lot of people are scared of my defense by the way they play it, just because nobody really attempts to attack vertical against. I mean, Coherent was probably the first person to do that, and he threw 5-6 interceptions, but he really did have a bad game passing, so that's not even a notch on Coherent, because I actually do have a lot of respect for him. But like Rhino and Heartless and, well, Muck did attack it better, but Muck's also played me a lot more. But like a lot of the other people don't really attack field vertically like most of the people I see other people play do.
And I'm gonna give a come on, bruh, to Coherent on that throw, but also for throwing it sometimes on Ura's 32nd ranked defense. Come on, man. Ura's terrible.
We ain't 32nd this year, Falco.
I just like throwing that out there.
You got to calm down over there. I mean, I know you finally started winning, but you got to calm down over there.
Yeah. Kyle, let's move on to the next play.
All right, our last one here. This is from the Falcons and Cowboys game. Falco clipped this one. Falco, you can talk real quickly about this.
Yeah, this one was great. Swing and the miss by. I mean, how bad was that attempted tackle by DK?
He wasn't even close. But I mean, like the thought that I just noticed that the part that makes me laugh is that how bad he fell for the play action. Like he was using that cornerback and he just dove right into the line before right when it happened and just let that guy get wide open.
Yeah, I mean this. Lil Bear had some bad ones in our game, but this was like 20 yards wide. Whoop!
Oh man, Lil Bear is a legend when it comes to missed tackle. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I talked about it on the broadcast. I still remember that. I wish somebody saved that highlight. I'm sure we could find that kick return against him, like season 1 or season 2, where I think he missed like 8 hit sticks on a kick return, and the dude just went up the sideline like untouched for a touchdown. He could have tackled him at least 8 or 9 times, but they were just whiffs on hit sticks the whole time.
Hey, he's got to go for that hit stick, man. It's hit stick or nothing with Lil Bear.
Yeah.
He's got to go for his signature. That's his signature.
This was definitely a Little Bear tackle right there, though.
That was,
It's yours too. It's yours too, Jugs.
I about to say it's definitely mine. I'm hitting everybody. Because if you're gonna beat us, somebody got to get like taken off in like a stretcher or something. If you're gonna beat us.
Oh, Falco's muted again.
Falco, what are you doing?
Dang.
upgrade your system.
Bro, every time I switch tabs.
Come on, bro.
Quit switching tabs.
I want to watch the video. But, yeah. Jugs, do you have a clip? Did you be able to get one?
I wasn't able to get one, man. I tried to clip one before we started, but I was rushing myself and I didn't get anything right. But next week.
Yeah, we'll get.
I got plenty of games this season, so we'll have at least 3 cards games. You know what I'm saying, a week. So
yeah.
He's gonna be the first to come on, bro, himself.
I'm gonna do it immediately. That's a guarantee. Can I say one thing though, fellas? Last pod we addressed something on defense.
Yeah.
We were talking really bad about my guy Buda Baker, who has us #1 in fumbles recovery because he's lighting everybody up.
Yeah.
I think he needs his respect. We played Wakanda and almost beat Wakanda because we had 2 fumble sixes out here, bro.
Single-handedly was the only reason Jugs was competing with Wakanda.
For sure. I won't take. Listen, man. Wakanda was outplaying me in every which way you could think of. We couldn't do nothing on offense. Every time we drop back, sack. Anytime we run, tackle for loss. As soon as we get on defense, we can score here, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm ready to make the Buda Baker trade though. Whenever you are.
I'm trying to get Jamal Adams on the other side, so then we could just be straight.
Woo. That'd be nasty.
All right.
That'd be nasty.
Yeah, we still lose, but you know, it'd be fun.
At least you're having fun though. All right, fellas. That was. We'll wrap that up right there. Jugs, you got anything to end the night with?
Man, I just want to give everybody some love. Everybody in the chat, everybody showing up for us, man. I love it, man. Thank you guys. Keep that energy. Anybody who's still trying to climb up in the ranks, hey, man, keep that energy. I'll tell you guys a quick story. I was number 20 last year at this, like not this time. Well, probably about this time, and I went from 20 to 25 to 30 to off the list. So there's always hope. Hey, listen, that's a guy right now that's in the league. I'm top 15 in the list now. So let's just say this. Don't just keep yourself, down because you're not on the list now. Keep grinding, bro. Just keep grinding. If you want to make it, you can make it. Anybody who applies has a shot. You show and prove and you will make it, man. You didn't see me on this type of stuff before. Now you do, because I ain't trying to lose that spot. Let's go.
There we go.
Well
Hoorah,
said.
you got anything to night with?
Jugs, you better keep doing that because if I pass you, I'm taking your team.
Oh man, my team's gone, bro. I got passed by the wrong dude, man. I got passed by the current Giants owner, so it's a wrap.
He might not take it this year. So
I don't think he's gonna take him again. I don't think
I'll
so.
be honest with you.
We can only hope he doesn't.
He's gonna take the Giants. He's gonna take the Giants, and he's not gonna use Saquon, and he's gonna throw for 9,000 yards with Daniel Jones, and I'm gonna be sad.
Maybe this year he'll trade him earlier for better pieces than just holding on to him and him doing nothing.
Letting him
Or
waste
just
away
trade him
career,
to me
yeah.
like I kept begging for. Like I was just like, yo, please, I'll give you
He
what
had
you
a-
want.
He actually had a great deal with Dallas. Like season 1 after the reboot, Dallas offered him an incredible deal for Saquon. And I'm like, Tom, take the deal. He was talking to me about it. And I'm like, take it, man. This is a great deal. He's like, but I can't. I'm a Giants fan.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Fan.
Yeah, you
I
can't
wouldn't do that
trade
either.
with the
Especially
He wasted-
not with
he
DK,
wasted away.
not to the Cowboys. You don't do that. You don't do
But he
that.
was
Yeah.
getting a lot.
With that.
I mean, a lot. Let me see. You know what? Let me see if I can tell you what he was going to get in the deal real quick before we go off the air.
Listen, if
Okay.
DK came to me and was like, listen, I'll give you everybody on my entire offense. I'll give you Zeke. I'll give you Amari Cooper. I'll give you Dak. I'll give you, I don't know, Derwin James or something for Fletcher Cox. That's a sweet deal. I still wouldn't take it because I'm not giving Fletcher Cox to the Cowboys, even if it is in a league. There's no way.
Hey,
Yeah.
I feel you. I got Carson Wentz because I knew I'd throw a lot of interceptions, so it'd be realistic. I mean,
Oh,
that's the only reason I
stop.
do it.
Oh, come
Don't even
on.
start right now.
Outta here.
Don't even start.
Jugs, he'd have to be injured. That's the realism. He'd have
That's
Yeah,
to
what
all
I'm
right.
saying. Because look, we
Yeah,
don't
all right.
block. We don't
You're going
block
to
in
try and get him
Arizona,
injured
so
too with how
he'll
many
go
sacks
down.
you're taking, so.
Exactly, man. Oh man,
I love it.
We'll dance for pass blocking. You know what I'm saying? I'll do whatever it takes for pass blocking.
It's too early in the season for that. You got to do that after the second time you play me. Then you can start doing it.
No, we're just gonna lose it either way, man. We can't block anybody.
While Joey's looking that up, are you if Giants do fall for you, you taking them?
Man, I want to say yes because that's what it is, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna happen because I don't see them going past Tom, bro. Like it's just not happening. I honestly, you guys, I mean, this is for the whole league to know. Like, bro, I may win 2 games in a season, bro, but I'm out here ready. I don't back down. I told Rhino when he was on the pod one time, and he was trying to apologize. I said, no, Rhinos those take step backwards, bro. We don't do that. I'm juggernaut. Like I got that tatted on my back, bro. Like that's just me. I don't take no steps backwards. If Kylo's in that league, in that division, if J-Rod's in that division, then I want to be in that division because I want to play against the hard guys. Maybe not winning games, but I want to get in there. You know what I'm saying? I want to play. I want to play. I'll get better that way. It's funny because like I be smoking cats in other leagues and then feeling so weak when I get here. So it just shows the levels. It be showing the levels of this league.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Sure, man. This league is another beast. I mean, in another league, I am 6-1. Yeah, I'm 6-1 in another league.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's an interesting league.
I'll keep it real with y'all. I went all the way. I went all the way to the NFC Championship. I ran for like 2,400 yards with Saquon. No abilities on, and lost by some crazy animation in the game. But that's a cheesy league. I mean, you get to just zigzag everywhere with your middle linebackers, and it's all kind of
That's too
craziness.
much.
But
That's too much.
yeah, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? It takes too much out of there. I'm in 1 defense, 2 defenses all game because they stay in the same stuff against me. So I'm just like, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I found
Man,
the
Joey,
deal.
where you at with this? I could have
Found it. I found it.
All right, good.
It was Amari Cooper, Iron Jones, and Jalen Smith for Saquon Barkley.
Oh,
Oof.
Really?
that's... No, I wouldn't do it.
Elite
I-
receiver.
I couldn't
Elite
do it either.
receiver.
Nope. Negative.
I would do it. Are you kidding?
I don't know,
Byron Jones?
there's
Nope.
not a single.
I don't know. I would have done that deal.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all as a Giants fan. That plugs so many holes on the team. That trade
And
right
remember,
there.
it's season 1, so that team
Yeah.
had like nothing at cornerback, nothing at linebacker, nothing at wide receiver at this point.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, because the whole plan of Tom's was to build everything up, from the ground. And if he plugs holes now, then he means he has to win now. He's not building his team. So really, it's just delaying, him building his team to where he wants to be. And I think he made out right with it. He probably could have traded Saquon earlier, but I I think he's fine without
What did
that.
he end up
We should
trading?
have traded him to the Cardinals. We would have gave him everything. We offered him like we offered him the first pick of the next draft, the draft after that, and all kind of players. He was just like, nah, I can't do it. Like,
He ended up trading him. He finally ended up trading him to New Orleans, where he also wasted his career.
Yeah, the buddy deal over there.
Yeah.
Got his
For
career.
Mac Taylor, I don't even know who Mac Taylor is. First round pick and a second round pick.
Mac Taylor was, I think, a middle linebacker.
No, I think Mac Taylor's a D lineman with a super
D lineman. Oh, he was
think
he was the end. He was the end. He was the left end, I think. He was a monster coming out, like 300 pounds, 6'3", right?
I'm looking him up right now.
I'm gonna look.
Oh, he's a 91 overall, but he's only star.
Still, Kylo, you got anything to end the night with?
Not really, man. Just it's good to get on these podcasts. We've had a pretty fun cycle so far. Let's finish this season strong and just relax a little bit. I'm all for relaxing, man. It's been a lot this cycle.
Yeah, it has been a lot. Joey, you got anything to end the night with?
Yeah, so thank you guys for having me again. I love this show. I think it's great. I'll come on anytime you guys want me to. It's really cool. Great concept. I don't know who originally thought up the idea, if it was just Falco or whoever, but you guys.
Hoorah myself.
There you go. So you guys did an awesome job putting this together. It's probably the best show next to Showdown right now in the MSR. I just want to plug my show, which will be coming out tomorrow, Monday night. I just finished all the pre-production work today. I will be recording with J-Rod tomorrow. It's called Chalk Talk. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. We're going to break down 6 different plays. Well, J-Rod's going to break down 6 different plays, kind of, what he sees pre-snap, post-snap, what he's looking at, why he threw the ball, etc. Kylo's going to be my next guest. We're going to do the read option show where we're going to break down the read option with Jalen Hurts. And then I think Samoan wants to be my third guest. So I'm really excited for the show. I think a lot of people in suggestions had mentioned wanting something like this where we kind of like talk strategy and concepts. And I think this show will do exactly what that is. It'll help some of the users. Like, that's what I did. I'll be honest, the reason why I came up with this show is because that's what I did when I wanted to get better, is I started watching game film and trying to dissect the game film of the better users. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So the goal is first episode will be out Monday night. And if I can get the next one out the following Monday, that's the goal, is every Monday. It wasn't that difficult, but it also all depends on, the availability of who I'm working with. So look for it tomorrow night. Thank you, New Dawn, for having me. Appreciate you guys.
Man, we appreciate you too, man. You got Falco 4th episode, correct?
Yeah.
How Blind Man Reads Field. Perfect. I got the title for you and everything.
What is it? How to what?
How Blind Man Reads.
Breaking news.
Falco, should I have Wakanda on the show to teach me about your concepts, or do you want to come on the show to teach me about your concepts?
No, for sure. No, yeah, Wakanda's better suited for your show. But, for mine and Jug's new show, which is called Anti-Chalk Talk, we're going to show you guys not to do.
Yeah, every time, baby. Every
comes out
time.
after Joey's episode.
Yeah, we're directly following that. Directly following. Hand off, turbo, go.
We're going to show you how to press X after you catch it.
Yes.
How to run into defenders after you open screen. It's going to be valuable, guys.
The only guy
miss it.
Yeah.
Only guy with joystick who manages to run into everybody instead of away from them.
Yeah, man, I was killing myself. Like, I double tapped the trigger. Was going to the right, and as soon as I did that, I just put my controller down. I was like, all right.
Everybody forgets that the one cut is still in the game. You got to be careful that R trigger, because you activate that one cut. Next thing you know, you're going 90 degrees the other direction.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But I think I ended up scoring that drive anyway. So.
And you scored a lot of
drives. This must be against Little Bear.
Very true. But on that note, guys, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for watching. It's 3-1. Go, baby.
Go Colts!
Go
Yeah.
Colts.
All right, have a good night, everybody.